Today I'm going to show you how to recreate one of these kind of graphs that you see in the statistics tab of Imaris, but using Vantage. So you have a few options in Imaris when you create one of these graphs that you see here in the statistics tab. Just to make this graph as large as you would like. You can really expand these menus by pulling the 3 gray dots on either the top or the side of the panels and making this as large as you want, and then using the snipping tool to snip that out and then use it wherever you would like. Or you can use Vantage to make something that will look really, really similar. It might not be exactly the same, but I think it'll get you close. And so what we need to do is, if you want to spotlight a specific object and how it compares to the median of the rest of the objects, we first need to duplicate this entire object, including the track. So first things first is how to duplicate that object. Over here on the right-hand navigation panel, you want to make sure you are doing a full track selection, not just an object selection. If you have just object selection selected, it will duplicate the single spots object instead of the entire track. So you can see here that the track is highlighted in yellow along with the spots object. So the entire track and object is highlighted right now. And then we'll go to the Edit tab, which is the pencil icon, and then select Duplicate. And so here is our duplication of just that single object and its entire track. And you can see like the original object is still present in that first spots object, that test one. And then this is also true for surfaces. This process, you can do it the same in surfaces or spots. There's no difference. So then once I have this duplication of the object that I want to create the same kind of graph from, I will then select Vantage and go into that part of the program. And then I will create that same graph. So speed versus time. So that's in the objects view option here. And then I can select what my source data is. I'm going to have to turn on both of the original option that has all of the spots objects so I can get that median value, and then also my selection of that single object that I'm interested in. I'll then go to the next step in the creation wizard, and I'm going to select a scatter plot. And there are a whole bunch of different options for the scatter plot, but I believe the one you'll be most interested in is the very first option. Selecting these other ones down here will give you more control of different values that can be altered. So if you pick one of these ones that are down far on the far end, you can control what the plot is for the X, the Y, and the Z axis, and then also the scale and then the coloring of those objects themselves. But since we just want to recreate what was in the Surpass Statistics tab, we'll select this one. And then the category that we want to use are the objects categories, not the track categories. So X was time. So we'll go and select that. And then Y is going to be the speed. And then we don't want to show all of the time points. And then we'll go to the next, then we'll complete this. And then here we will adjust the settings. So we don't want to see the tracks. And then we don't want to look at the spots objects themselves. So you see we're getting a little bit closer to the appearance of what we're going for. And then we can change the coloring of this selection. So in the Surpass Statistics tab, this track itself was orange. So I can go here into the little color tab and change this to orange. And so this is closer to what was present in the statistics tab. It might not be exactly the same, but this is about as close as you can get unless you wanted to snip the actual graph from the statistics tab in the Surpass scene. So please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to meet to go over this together in a remote session. Thanks. Have a great day.